Welcome. You've arrived at Dream Nest, a peaceful space where stories drift like clouds and gently carry you into a world of dreams. Tonight, you'll journey to a hidden garden beneath the moon, a place untouched by time, where whispers of flowers and soft breezes guide you into deep, peaceful sleep. So, lay back, close your eyes, let your breathing slow, and allow each word to take you deeper into the quiet world of dreams. Once upon a time, in a quiet village nestled between two silver-blue mountains, there lived a woman named Ilara. She was a gardener, not of vegetables or flowers alone, but of dreams. Every evening, when the stars began to shimmer and the sky turned velvet, Ilara would light a small lantern and walk down a cobbled path behind her cottage. The path twisted gently, bordered by soft moss and flickering fireflies. At the end of this path, hidden behind a tall gate woven from vines and silver willow branches, was her secret garden. But this was no ordinary garden. It only bloomed under moonlight. By day, the space lay still and empty, like a painting forgotten in the attic. But at night, at night, when the moon rose above the hills, the entire garden awakened. Moonflowers unfurled their pearly petals. Crystalline lilies rang softly in the breeze like tiny wind chimes. Trees with glowing leaves whispered stories from forgotten lands. And in the very center, a round pool shimmered like a mirror of the stars. No one else in the village knew of this place. It was a sacred garden of dreams, and Ilara had cared for it for many, many years. Ilara's favorite flower in the garden was a rare, glowing bloom known only as lunara. It grew once every full moon, and only when the air was completely still. Lunara had no petals, only soft silver threads that shimmered and hummed, almost like they were breathing. And those who touched it while wishing for rest would fall into the deepest, gentlest sleep they had ever known. One evening, the moon was especially bright. Its light poured through the trees like liquid pearl, touching every leaf with silver. Ilara entered the garden as always, her lantern swinging gently in hand. But tonight felt different, more alive. The trees seemed to lean toward her. The lilies chimed louder. Even the moss beneath her feet seemed warmer, softer, as though it recognized her steps. She walked toward the lunara flower, which was in full bloom. But as she reached out, something unexpected happened. A soft voice rose from the pool at the center of the garden. "Ilara," it whispered. She stopped. The voice continued, not frightening but tender, as though wrapped in stardust. "You've cared for this place, but it is time to rest." Before she could speak, the garden changed. The stars above began to fall slowly, like snow. The wind turned into music. The fireflies gathered, circling her in golden spirals. She felt herself become lighter and lighter. And then she wasn't standing anymore. She was floating. Over the trees, past the mountains, into the clouds, where dreams were born. There, in the sky's embrace, Ilara floated into a dream of her own. The clouds became soft islands beneath her. She landed gently upon one, a field of glowing feathers, where time moved like honey, slow and sweet. Birds made of stars sang lullabies. A warm breeze carried the scent of memories one's not yet lived. She walked across this dreamland, where rivers shimmered in pastel colors and every drop held a memory of peace. She dipped her fingers in and saw images: a child laughing beside a sea, a tree growing slowly under golden light, a book open to blank pages, waiting for a story. She smiled, not because it was hers, but because she knew all dreams belong to everyone. Slowly, the dream began to fade, like mist at sunrise. Ilara found herself once again at the edge of her garden. But this time, She was not alone. Others had gathered not people, but fragments of dreamers, gentle souls seeking sleep. They had followed her story, and she welcomed them. She knelt beside the Lunara flower, placed her hand gently on its center, and whispered, "Rest well. Sleep deeply. The garden will watch over you now." As the moon dimmed and the stars softened, so too did the garden. Ilara lay among the flowers, the lilies sang their final lullaby, and the silver leaves closed gently above her, like the cover of a book softly closing. Tonight, in the secret garden beneath the moon, you have found peace, and in that peace, sleep.